Well, there we go. Hello. Oh, ooh. Hello, everyone. Try not to bite my fingers off. I need those. Hi, everyone. It's Rita from Miss Rita to the rescue. Looking for some of my friends here on this lovely Thursday morning. We're going to be working. Good morning, Loretta. How are you? Hi, Babs. Hi, Christine, Ardeen, Shirley. Good morning. Leslie, hello. Yep. Did you get the snow last night like we did here? We got a couple inches of snow. I'd say it was like 3 inches. It wasn't just a smattering. It was quite a few. Anyway, quite a few inches. Well, not quite a few inches. A few inches. Anyway, we are heading into spring, and that means all kinds of little spring holidays and fun stuff. So I wanted to show you first. I wanted to show you the new EasyPress. It's called the EasyPress 3. I have the 9x9. And I want to do something a little bit different. I wanted to show you how to iron on wood today. And so I'm going to take you through the entire process. It's very simple. And I'm going to show you the heat app, which is really awesome. So, yeah, we had snow. Hot and sunny. Where are you, Alexandra? Costa Rica? I forget. Are you in Costa Rica? So anyway, good morning, good morning. I am Rita, in case you are new, and this is my channel. It's called Cricut Chat with Miss Rita. It's a daily live it's like a podcast basically, where we do projects for Cricut every single day, just about. And we have all kinds of fun here. We do Zoom calls, we have Facebook groups, let's see, giveaways every month, all kinds of fun things, not just a YouTube channel. And we also do this every day at 9 o'clock, and I do it live. So that means that there are going to be interruptions, and I'm going to mess up and all of that stuff. So in case you're looking for some slick video, this is not it, but you will learn a lot here. And the people are like some of the friendliest people I've ever met, and they will help you. So if you are coming in live, please be sure to say hello and introduce yourself, because you will make some really lovely friends that will help you tame or get to know or really use your Cricut machines. And we use all the machines, all the latest machines. We use the Maker, the Explore, the Joy, all of the new Easy Presses and the old Easy Presses. The Bright Pad come along with it. Cricut Smart and regular. I don't want to say not smart, but smart and regular products. We use them all, and have a lot of fun while we're doing it. So, good morning to everyone, and let's get started. I'm going to run through this. If you are interested in finding out about our giveaways, you can find the information about the giveaways in the description of the video after the video has ended. So, or you can find the information on previous videos. We are giving away, today's the last day, I believe, to get your name in for a Cricut Cutie sunflower. Sunflower yellow color. But we also have a month-long giveaway going on, where we're giving away a beautiful Bright 360 table lamp. I love mine. That's $200. We also giving away an EasyPress mini bundle that's worth $280. And then 3 other giant bundles. So you have an opportunity to win um, quite a lot of really fun Cricut stuff if you just follow along and share as you go. So thanks. Thank you. And so let's go on. So today we're going to be working on this. So earlier in the week, Cricut announced the launch of several new, and actually, I think it's a little, for me anyway, when I first heard about it, it was a little confusing, but they basically refreshed the EasyPress 2 into an EasyPress 3. So it is available in this 9x9 and 12x10 edition. Okay. And what's different about EasyPress 2 and versus 3 is that the EasyPress 3 uses a brand new app called Cricut Heat, and you can use it too with the machine. You don't have to use the app, but I find it extremely easy to use. So I'm going to take you through it as I know it, and we can play along with that. So today I'm going to be making some wooden. These are wooden like plaques. I don't know what they were intended for, but I bought them a while ago at Michael's when they were on clearance. So these ones here are 3x4 wooden pieces, and they are stained. These ones are 4x4. I don't know if they were supposed to be coasters, but they're, I guess, wood, composite wood, or something like that. I'm going to call them wood because they're the closest thing to wood that I can see. So we're going to be doing some ironing on, and I figured we would do something about glitter, since glitter is always an option. And I wanted to show you where to find these lovely little these little sayings first, and then I'll take you through the process of ironing on. Okay. Um, oh yeah, tiered trays. Hi, Valerie. Who's is Hi in Vermont. Did you get a lot of snow too, Val? Yeah, tier trays. Yeah, I love glitter too. And there's some people don't like glitter. That's okay. Then they don't have to live in our world. But I especially love glitter when it's attached to something such as this, which is a smart iron on. This is the silver iron on. And when it's not like all over the place and you can control it. So I like cardstock that's glitter. Cricut has the best glitter cardstock as well. So here are a few sayings that I found in Design Space. It didn't take me very long to find them. All I needed to do was go to images and type in the word glitter, and I came up with a whole lot of glitter sayings. Just pulled them into Design Space, and in the event that they come up in multiple colors, which means that it's got several, let's move these guys over. If it's multiple colors, it means it's in more than one matte or more than one color. So that means more than one cut. Today we're just going to do one color, and that is the silver. Okay, so we'll do the silver. So in the event that you find more than one of these, which is always the deal with me, you are going to want to change the color so that they're all the same and that they can cut out on the same material. So in this case, I've got Throw Glitter in Today's Face, which is brand new here on my list. And you see all of these are like a light blue color. One of the things that you can do with the iPad that a lot of people forget about the iPad is that you can also sync colors. So you can do that right here next to layers. See that? Layers, sync. So when you hit sync, when you hit sync, when you hit sync, when you hit sync, it's not happening. Okay. Well, when you hit sync, you can change the colors. And when it's not working, you can try something else, such as getting out of your design and seeing Let's see. I'm going to save it. And for some reason, it's not working, of course, because remember, we're always doing these things live. And as much as I test it, I can't test for live. So, okay, now when we hit here, we can hit sync. There we go. And all we need to do is drag this black one into this blue one. And that way, when we're ready, and then we hit sync again, these will all cut out on the same material. It doesn't matter that it's not silver and we're using silver. It's just going to be all on the same thing. So when we hit make it, remember we're going to be using this smart iron on. So we're going to choose without the matte. I love smart iron on glitter because getting regular glitter ironed on onto a mat can be extremely challenging. So when you get to this place, remember that you're going to, this is iron on. So you're going to need to mirror your cuts. So you can do that by just placing your finger up here on what looks like a mat, even though it's not a mat. Okay. And go down here and use this toggle switch to mirror. So when you close it, you'll see that you can't read it very well anyway, and they're all ready to be cut out. Okay. So then you hit next, and you will have to choose the material. So I am going to choose, because I said I was going to not do it on a mat. These are all the compatible materials that I can use. And in this case, I'm going to choose smart iron on glitter. And one of the tricks that I always do is I always add a little bit more pressure on my machines, and then I go ahead and cut it. It seems to me like it weeds better. So I'm not going to cut any more because I actually have quite a few of these. I even have some Irish ones that I want to show you. And I just want to show you what would happen when you get to the place where you've already cut it. So if you've already cut it out, go ahead and put away your cutting machine. And again, any cutting machine will do. And let's make some room so we can do some weeding. So here is one that I cut out. You can't really see it, but to weed it, and I know this might be repetitive for some people, but for others who have never tried iron on, I want to make sure that I go through all the steps. So this part, the shiny part, is the carrier sheet. Okay. That's the sheet that you're going to use when you're using a heat press to shield your material. But the part that's cut out, which is why we do this mirror, the part that's cut out is on this part, the non-shiny part. So this is what we do. After we do the cutout, we take a weeding tool. This is one of the many weeding tools available. And we start with a corner and we start ripping off the excess so that it reveals our cutout. And you can be quite frugal about this if you want to save material and whatnot by trimming up around your images. But for this purpose, we're not going to do that. And once you have the bulk of it off, then you can take your weeding tool and start weeding inside the letters. So if it helps, which it always helps me, I like to look at the underside and make sure I know um what I'm doing. So this one says glitter is my favorite color. So I can now see that when I when I weed, and I'm just going to go through and weed all of these little inside, I call them negative spaces. So I'm just going to weed these away. Now, this is one of the benefits of iron-on, because if you were to do this in vinyl, which you could certainly do this in vinyl, if you were to do it in vinyl, the the small designs tend to not weed as easily in vinyl. So it's easier to do it in iron-on, in my opinion. In fact, last night I did a beautiful Irish prayer that was tiny, and all of the letters stayed on. If I had done it in vinyl, I probably would have pulled my hair out. So here is our design. Glitter is my favorite color. I am going to just take my scissors, and because I'm working on a small surface, I'm just going to sort of trim up my design. Make sure you get rid of all those little pieces because they sometimes make their way back into your work surface, and we don't want that. So here's one, here's another. I made these images, by the way. This one here is a 4x4 inch, almost like a coaster. And I made them at 3.85. So this is what it's going to look like. So see how I trimmed it all. I want to make sure the entire design is on the surface when I go to do this. And it's helpful if you want to use a little bit of this heat resistant tape. Now, for those that were watching the launch, they might have seen something called the strong heat resistant tape, and that is going to be an option, but I still have quite a bit of this heat resistant tape available, and I found out that it works just fine when you're doing things like that. The strong heat resistant tape is going to be very useful when you're doing hats, because you have to move your hat press around, and you really need something to stay in place, particularly if you're doing infusible ink. So here we go. Here is a design. Glitter is always an option that I've just taped on there. And then I have another one that we can do here. So now we're getting ready. Let's see if we can pick out another design that I already did. Add some glitter. Let's see. We've got a couple of foil ones. Maybe not do foil today since it might be a little confusing for people. We're just talking glitter. So let's see what else we got. This is foil. But foil is an option as well. Add some glitter. We have that one. This one says less bitter, more glitter. This one is same one. Everything is better with glitter, or dream in glitter. So you can cut these out. Some of these I cut out in white glitter, and some I cut out in silver, just so you can see that there are just a lot of different options here. So now what we're going to do is move away from the machine and design space and start looking at the heat press. Okay, so we're going to get ready to do the heat press, and we're going to use the EasyPress 3 in 9x9. Again, if you are if you are a EasyPress 2 owner, you can still do this project, or an EasyPress 1 owner for that matter. The only real difference between the 2 and the 3 is the app. Okay, so let me go ahead and open up the app and show you. So here is the app which I've opened up, and it that my EasyPress is disconnected. That's because it's off. So I am going to turn it on just like we normally do. You'll see it automatically connects. There you go. And so let's start with a new project, and we're going to choose the transfer material, which in this case, right, is glitter iron-on. And it asks what we're applying it to. So I'm going to choose wood. All right. And I am going to use my EasyPress mat, which protects my surface. Okay. And then I'm going to hit next. and it gives me an overview. It's a lot like the heat press guide, which, by the way, the heat press guide will still live on, but it won't have the new easy presses in there. So if you want to use that guide for your older machines, then it's still going to be there, so don't worry about it. So it gives you sort of an overview where it says, okay, I need to preheat this blank to 5 seconds, press it for 40 seconds, and then peel it when it's cool. What you'll notice now is my machine is actually heating up to the 300 degrees, and it's pretty fast. And if you look at the plate here, there is a Bluetooth connection right here. So I know that my iPad is talking to the press. So the press is starting to set itself. No more dealing with this and the time, although you can do it that way. You do not need to use the app, but this is really easy. So while we're waiting, which it'll be just another minute or so, let's get our items together. We have 2 here that we're gonna press, and we could probably press these at the same time, but I'm gonna do them separately because I want you to see how easy and quick this is. I'm going to remove my tape because we need to preheat the wood. Now this wood that I'm using is covered with paint, but it's definitely wood. It's more like a composite wood, but it is covered in paint. You can still do this on unfinished wood. It doesn't specify wood, unfinished wood, finished wood, just says wood. So here we go. Here is our layer, our base layer, and you see here it says send settings to the EasyPress. So we're going to send the settings to the EasyPress. It's ready. And now we're going to do the preheating of the blank. And it's also got a little video here to show you what exactly you're supposed to do. So let's take the EasyPress and it is preheating. You see that? Preheating. And I'm pressing down firmly. Now, preheating is really important because sometimes there's moisture on the surface of something, or in the case of like fabric, there's a lot of sizing that's in fabric and such. So we need to be careful of that. Now we're getting ready to do the actual pressing. So let's line this up the way that we want it. I want to get that little star. I hope I can get that little star on there. Yeah. Well, okay. And I am going to use, even though it's got a little bit of stick to it, I am going to use my tape because I get nervous. I don't have to over tape it, but I just want it to be, not going to move around. There we go. Okay, so now we're ready, and here we go. We're going to pick this up. Whoa, watch out for the cradle. And it is very hot, just like the other ones. And we're going to place it on there and hit the go button. And you'll see on my iPad that it is counting down the time for me, which is great. Don't have to worry about setting a timer. It's doing it all by itself. Excuse me. Oh, even though we got snow, I think the allergy season is starting. Okay, so we're almost done, as it shows on the face of the EasyPress and also on my iPad. And when it is done, it will beep and it will tell us what the next step is. So it is done. Let's move it over. And we have to wait for this to cool before we can peel it. So let's put it over here. And for those who missed it, let's do it again. So here we've got, let's use this size, which is 3x4. Also, again, I got these at Michael's, and they often have these. They also have something called canvas panels. So if you can't find these wooden things, sometimes they come in with little handles like this. And this one was purchased from when they had the Make Market alphabet soup. It's chalkboard. That's like 4 years old, I think. And it had a sticker on there, which I peeled off and realized that I just messed up. So I have to put a coat of paint on there. So, but they come in all different sizes and colors. And the canvas pieces, which, do I have a canvas piece around? I thought I had a canvas piece around to show you. So if you can't find these little bits of wood, whoops, and I got an E that's kind of going, it's going away on me. So let me make sure. Now, some of you might be saying, why am I using a lint roller on wood or on my iron-on? Well, if you didn't hear them at the beginning, I have 3 corgis, and corgis shed like crazy, and the hair is always everywhere. And so I have just gotten into the habit of putting the lint roller on both of these things to avoid sealing some of that errant corgi hair from the atmosphere into my iron-on uh, item. So here you go. And let's go back to the iPad. It's the same thing. And we do make again. And it says, okay, 300 for 5 seconds. And let's just show you. See, it says 5 seconds. And we're going to preheat it. Put that on there and press. And it's going to do 5 seconds. Move it over. It will be hot. Please be careful. Take your design, put it where you want it to be. There we go. My E is still acting up here. I need to fix it. That's, I think, one of my favorite things about working with iron-on is that it's pliable and it's sort of fixable even if there are little errors that happen. Here we go. Okay. Hey, so while I'm doing this, I just want to give you a couple updates. If anybody came or saw my Cricut cutaway card demonstration and saw that I was really struggling with it, I have talked to Cricut, and I have somebody that is going to send more cards and walk me through. So when I get more information, I am going to present to you. The other thing is I did start playing with my Empress, which is not a Cricut. It's not a Cricut product. And if anybody wants a little demo of that, I think we can do it on Saturday at 5 if you're interested in seeing it. I have a few things I did, and I really didn't get to play with it like maybe 10 minutes, but I did a couple of things that I really liked, and I want to show you, and then maybe do some more playing with it on Saturday night. Yeah, there are some people, Lydia, that have said that they prefer the Explore over the Maker. It is a little bit different experience. Okay, so there's our 40 seconds. It's up, and we again have to make this cool. I'm going to take this away. These EasyPress mats are awesome, but this is now cool, so we can peel away the tape. And there you go. Peel away the tape. I'm just taking it off. Ah, tape always sticks to me. All right. And then I'm just going to peel it away. And oh, don't you know it? I got a corgi hair stuck in there. I'll show you what I do. If that happens to you, I'll show you what I do. So I usually take my True Control knife and just get to the base where it's underneath the iron-on and just ever so gently, without causing any problems with the base, I just clip it, cut it, because I don't know, sometimes I just can't get rid of all of the hair out there. So this is my solution. And because it was underneath there, but there you go. There's another one here. There you go. There's the glitter. Is my favorite color. Look at how shiny and adorable that is. This one here is cooling down. Take off some of this tape. Okay, it's coming right off. Add some glitter. Now I do notice that right here, well, not only do I have more corgi hair, but I noticed that right here, I don't know if you can see it, but right here is kind of lifting. This would be a really great opportunity to get my mini going. Unfortunately, my mini is still in the shop because my darling friend is very busy. So I'm going to just reposition that carrier piece, and I am going to just take and press this. I think I'll just do for 5 seconds. I'm not going to use the app. I'm just going to use my eyeballs, and that to me seems like 5 seconds. Now, one of the things, if you saw the brand new auto press, it does all of the timing for you. So this is a little bit different. If something goes wrong, you can come back and fix it, and which it is now fixed. Let me just get rid of this one hair. Okay, so here we go. This one is glitter, is my favorite color. This is add some glitter. Let's have a look at these other ones. Everything is better with glitter. There's add some glitter, but in white. And dream in glitter. These are just so cute for, I mentioned yesterday, my mom always would give you like little gifts for no reason, or for the little holidays. Like St. Patrick's Day was never a big thing in my family, but my mom would always give us something little, and as we got older, you'd bring them into work, put them on your desk, or maybe you put it in your room or something like that. She would send them to me at college and stuff. And this little project reminds me of that. You don't need an easel, but you can make an easel if you wanted to, or buy an easel. I just use them like this on my workspace, and it just reminds me. And they make cute little gifts, like, to tuck into a card or something. That's what Mom would always do. So while I have you, let me grab some of what I did. Okay. And so it's still early, so I suppose I could end, but I just want to show you what I did get. I did get the Empress from Anna, and these are the two dies that I bought separately because I really love these crosses, and I'm thinking of this Irish St. Patrick's Day Irish blessing that I'm working on, that I might use that for. And then this one is really pretty. That is the clocks. So I could see my friend Babs using those very much. And then also I bought mine my Empress, mostly for embossing, and they do give you these. This is what came in, and this is the embossing that came with it. So I have a lot of old embossing folders, and you guys know that I was playing with them. I love this Celtic one, but I wanted to show you what I decided to do. So first I started playing with just a plain cover cardstock. This is a really cool, I think it's basket weave. I think it's called Oxford basket. Here is like a chicken coop or a beehive, which is really cool. This is more like a beehive. They do also have a chicken coop. This one is actually brand new, and it's from Tom Holtz that I got because I liked that sort of lacy look. Now I started playing with gold paper because I thought, well, Anna, and I found these two, and look at this. This is that gold paper that we get at Michael's, 8.5 by 11. And this weight is, Loretta, it's like 65 pounds. It's just the regular cardstock that we, and look, it's nice and thick. Nice and thick. And this is the regular cardstock that we have been using all along for making our cards and such. Here's another one. And so I love the idea of this gold one. And then what I also did, and I just want to show you really, really quickly, is once I did some embossing, I then so here's one that's embossed, and it looks kind of plain. So I have these little mini archival ink pads. So I'm going to take out the Violet, since Violet's my grandmother's name. And I just love it. If I had a girl, I was going to name her Violet. So so here you go. This is just a mini thing, and watch what happens when you add a little bit of ink to that. It's so amazing, and you can keep doing it. You can also add different colors. So this looks like, you know, those marble papers on the inside of a card. So let's also pick the pink peony and see how that goes. Woo! You can just kind of put a little bit more peony, just like that. And all of a sudden you have paper that you made individual to you. So you can pick the colors, you can pick the embossing, and that's going to look really fancy schmancy in a card as a background. I think also with this one here, which is a Celtic link, here is a really beautiful one that I'm going to be using to make my card, my St. Patrick's Day card. So there's a lot going on. The thicker time will not work on the Empress. So there you go. So just real quickly, that is working with the Empress. The Empress is not a Cricut product, although Anna Griffin, a lot of her designs are in Design Space, and I've had many people ask me to do demos of her designs, and I continue to do them. I don't do them nearly as much as I want to do them, but they are fun. And now that we have this Empress, we can add this layer in there, and it would really look beautiful. This one is that Avery we did. Remember, we did it and then we took white and we put white on it. We did it in blue and we put white, but look at it in gold. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. And this is a lovely rose pattern. So simple and really out of the box. You can use this machine, and I'm going to continue to play with it and offer up some ideas for how you can integrate your Cricut with any other kind of like embossing type of machine like the Empress. There are many out there. I am not uh an affiliate of HSN or anything like that. It's just I was tempted to buy it and I bought it, and I'm really glad that I bought it because there's just so many great opportunities. So that is today's lesson. I guess I didn't chit chat a whole lot at the beginning. You did a 3D texture with it to test and you only used plate A. Yeah. Okay, Terry, we'll show it on Saturday. You have the civics. Yeah, I have the civics. I don't have the crayons. I do not have the crayons from Tim Holtz. I have just about everything else from Tim Holtz. The crayons. Now I'm gonna have to go out and buy the crayons fab. Anyway, I just completed my Distress Oxide collection, so I'm pretty psyched about that. And you would not be twisting my arm to ask me to play with them on Saturday. So that's it for today. Please remember that today's the last day to get your name in for the Cricut Cutie giveaway. I will be picking a winner early tomorrow morning and will be announcing it on the show. All you need to do is get your name in is to go to my Facebook page, which is called Miss Rita to the Rescue. Follow and like it. And if you already follow and like it, share anything, a video or a contest or anything with your friends on your wall. Please don't, share it in a group because that's not such a hot idea. And unless you ask the group owners first, and then you follow the link and put your name and email address in, and I will pick the winner tomorrow. As far as the other giveaway, there is a separate Rafflecopter link for that. Again, that will be in the description of the video. For that, I'm looking to get my subscriber base to 20,000. It's been sort of an elusive goal of mine. So we're getting close. We're about 500 people away from hitting that goal. And I promise you at the end of the month, once we do that, we will have a great big party. And we'll do the giveaways, and that's all we'll do. We just do giveaways and maybe just chit chatting and stuff like that. And that will be on March 31st. So get your name in. You can get your name in every day, once a day, for the entire 30 days. Okay, I think that's everything, guys. I hope you have a great day. Tomorrow we are doing Freebie Friday, and I was thinking last night that we need to have a good cookie box. So I was really thinking about that gable box that was over um, on Barely Art. I was really impressed with the fact that it was two pieces. So I think we'll do the gable box and maybe one other small thing from Barely Art. I will post the link. It is BEARLY.ART. That's the link. And it is a free SVG. So we'll do that for tomorrow. So if you want to get a head start on it, go ahead and grab that from Barely Art. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again tomorrow. And yeah, get some crafting in. It's good for your soul. Okay, everyone, take care.